Hey everybody, Joshua Stauffer here, on my final visit to the fabulous Exton Square Mall in Chester County, Pennsylvania. This is a very exciting, bittersweet adventure. I just heard the news that this entire shopping complex will be demolished very soon, after the Macy's store goes out of business. I love the aesthetics of this mall. It has kind of a country theme, with all the farmland of Lancaster County and Chester County, Philadelphia countryside. Each parking lot has its own little theme. These little directional signs here. Down that way there's the horseshoe parking lot, and there's a wagon wheel for the carriage garage down that way. And I think the lot we just came in was I think like a wheat field or something. Let's take a look at the sign out there. Like a little wheat thing like that. That's the theme. We got an apple there for the food court parking lot. This used to be a fountain years ago. And waterfalls there. Had those ducks or geese or whatever they are just pour water out of their mouth. There's a little top layer with little tiny fountains on top. It would pour down into this main part there, and there was another fountain going down to the bottom sections at the end. It was really cool. It's all filled with plants now. Dude, nice to have the little plants cut out a little triangle on the floor there. Little staircase going two ways. Let's check out this elevator over here. This is a 1999 Otis. The A.C. Moore Arts and Crafts store in Lancaster, which later became Michael's, used to have an elevator similar to this. I like these infinity mirrors. York Galleria has a glass elevator. Exton Square has mirrored elevators. Well, just one. The fixtures are kind of similar to what York Galleria used to have, but it's like 10 years later. York Galleria was built in '89. This section of the mall was built in 1999. Has a very unique building design. The entire mall was built around the Strawberries and Clothier department store, which is now Macy's. The south half of the mall was the lower level, and then the north half was the upper level, but then in 1999, they add a second floor to the south half. So now, the south half is 2 stories, and the north half is 1 story. Got this that green paint up there on the skylight frames. I like how the ceiling has these wooden planks hanging all over the place. Kind of gives an old rustic feel while also feeling kind of modern. This was built like right before the new millennium, so they wanted to give it sort of a combination of classic and futuristic. Kind of cool how the steel beams coming up look like trees almost when they get up towards the skylights. When I was a kid, I used to look at that and think, whoa, that's the biggest Boscovs I've ever seen. Has a massive interior sign. Shall we check out the Boscovs? Yes, we shall. We're right here. We're going to come in this way. Now, I think the reason why they've pretty much blocked off the mall entrance here except for those doors is because they're going to tear down this mall very soon. So they want to have a kind of a wall ready for when they tear down the mall, because they're going to save Boscov. Boscov is here to stay. This Boscov was built in 1999, and it's still got the original neon. Sweet. This place is just as pretty as the old Strawbridges. Lots of Boscov stores are being renovated. When they redevelops this shopping center, they might remodel this one too, so enjoy these retro 90s aesthetics while you can. All the Boscovs used to be famous for having a huge abundance of neon signs like this. York Galleria was loaded with them. Most of the others used to have them. They're not quite as common anymore, but they're still here. Look at that. There's an egg. There's feet poking out there. Oh, and there's the ducky's head. And the duck is hatched. Very cute display for the infant toddler department. Well, they sell books here. That's good. When I was a kid, I was thrilled when I found out that just like at York Galleria, the elevator is right in the toy department. Giant crayon full of Legos there. The doll has a little doll of her own. Oh, that's cute. I always like little decorative water things like this. It's the garden departments. Oh, the bargain outlet's over here. I wonder what they did with the old auditorium then. This is kind of the odds and ends department. Big Lots just went out of business, so this is kind of like that. Kind of funny how the you can walk right in between the escalators. That's different. Make your own dish here, Boscov's. I love Boscov. It's such a lovely family-owned store. With just 50 locations surrounding Pennsylvania. Bonton closed, Sears closed, JCPenney is hanging by a thread, a whole bunch of Macy's are closing, but Boscov's is still doing extraordinarily well.
And as always, thank you for shopping at your Exton Boscov.
Hey, look at this. They got little vegetables here, some coffee, frying pan. With this store being built in 1999 and the new millennium approaching, they wanted this to look like a...
Coworkers, we have 3 bonus points on the board, 7 more to make our day. Please give us a call. Thank you.
They wanted this to look like a Boscov's of the future for the year 2000. So they really went all out festive with the decorations here.
Good afternoon, Boscov shoppers. How would you like to save 15% off on all of your purchases
It's really cool.
today?
Some of it's still here.
Well, now you can.
They don't have chandeliers on the ceiling inside, though, just those more modern lights, because they wanted to try something different for this location.
And as always, thank you for shopping. Your Exton Boscov.
I like that neon skating kid there. There's another one skateboarding over here, I believe. Yep. That is awesome. What kind of books do they have here? The book section at Park City is a little more organized than this one at the moment. Well, here we have some windows to the parking garage. Yeah, look, see, there's the signs for the...
Good afternoon, Boscov shoppers. Do you have Boscov charge? Well, if not, today's a great day to open one. Just save 50% off all your purchases today up to $300 getting some approved. And you will start earning your reward points. See any of our company associates for details, and as always, thanks for shopping your Exton Boscov.
little horseshoe sign out there for this particular parking garage. And look, they got a fancy chandelier in every vestibule. That was also a common Boscov's feature there. Chandeliers with the little glass tubes, surrounded by mirrors. They look really pretty at night. Okay, elevator time. This is one of the very first chandeliers I've ever seen that has this kind of fixture. The JCPenney on the other end of the mall, which is Round One Entertainment, used to have a chandelier that had the little square button with the little light up line over top of it. Kind of like at the Elizabethtown Library. Interesting door motor. We'll see more of these green floors downstairs, in the men's department. Hey, how would you like to hear the hydraulic motors from the inside on this? I'm sure you probably would. Maybe we'll take it for another ride just for fun. And then we'll check out the escalator. Ooh, nice colorful map there. Interesting ceiling for Boscov's. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Here we go. Are not quite as fancy as some of the other Boscov's. No mirrors, no chandeliers or anything. Interesting flooring here. Flooring is more of a modern look for the 90s as opposed to the more marbly type that you saw in the 80s. East entrance there. Very nice wallpaper up there. And look at that fancy schmancy juniors department over there. Juniors is all about like the younger ladies, the teenagers, so they wanted to make it look extra modern there. No mirrors, no neon, no analog TVs. Something very 2000s for $19.99. Juniors. This fancy color. You would never guess that this is a Boscov's right here with this design. They really thought outside the box for this one. See if I have enough battery left to show you the men's department. Blue neon on top of that little metal thing there, the holes, with a little bit of wood and the black. Some little round details up above there. This is Boscov's? No way. You would think this would be some little inline store at a mall, like some really fancy sneaker shop or sporting goods store. But no, this is Boscov's. My goodness gracious. Look at that metal on the wall with the neon lights. We got these backlit fixtures here. This is incredible. If you've never been in the area, then you've probably never seen a Boscov's like this before. The only thing that even hints that this could be a Boscov's is that kind of shaped neon elevator sign. It's all black, but it's got the same little pattern there. But now going this way, looks a little bit more like a regular Boscov's. This is a gorgeous store. This was when they first started using those sales desk signs. But there it has the old B logo. I used to think that logo was made up of 3 funny shapes, with the top left one being the letter G. That thing is not painted white, is it? They also have a blue light in there. It almost looks like you're looking up at the sky. Should paint some clouds on there. It really looked like that. And some classic columns here in the lingerie department. I wonder if they were trying to look like what those classic Victoria's Secret stores used to look like at the time. It's got its own little wallpaper with the little leaves and branches. I'm telling you, this entire store is gorgeous. Okay, now remember when I told you that the Bloomingdale's vestibule at King of Prussia looked like a Boscov's vestibule on steroids? Well, this is what I was talking about. They got all those mirrors here, they got the high ceilings, and they got this incredible chandelier that's literally chopped in half by the mirror, so it looks like it goes the whole way around. You want to see these vestibules at night. These are fantastic. Very beautiful. And here's that map again, the colorful version. Let's take a look at the mall one more time. My battery's on. There is the Millennium style Boscov's entrance. All silver with rounded edges. And here's the mall. All those plants hanging there. All those wooden planks. All right. These little details on the floor. They probably used to have stickers on them or something years ago. There's a piggy bank, a telephone, a shopping bag, presents. This was the old customer service area. Sort of a little stroller there, a coat hanger. Unbelievable, I never noticed this before. Very futuristic for 1999 because they were heading into the new millennium. First of all, this food court, oh my goodness gracious. This is very 90s. This was built in 1999. You can see it's got all the geometric shapes and stuff from the 90s that I really enjoy. Some round bases at the columns there. Those steel beams shaped like trees. Big wooden picnic pavilion. In fact, there used to be real trees growing in here years ago. They chopped those down now. Feels like you're having a picnic out here in the park. Over here is the oldest operating Chick-fil-A in Pennsylvania. It wasn't in that spot originally. There used to be one down that way, I think, in the old food court before they built the current one. Now, this is Exton Square Mall, and it's shaped like a square, and it goes the whole way around the Macy's department store, which was originally Strawbridge and Clothier. We'll check that out in a minute.